Alrighty, hi there guys, welcome to the bonus for buying Instaleads. First of all, thank you so much for diving in with it, and as promised, here's your bonus. I'm going to just try and add some stuff that isn't mentioned in Instaleads and just give you kind of a bit of a leg up. And this is aimed for people who maybe have got an Instagram account but haven't really got it going. I mean, I had my Instagram account for about 2 years before I even touched it. Just recently I got on board about 3 weeks ago. And or people who are just haven't even started at all. Alright, so welcome to Insta Startup, getting lift off. So let's just go through. I'm going to go in. So startup as you mean to go on. Just have a look at 5 things in this first video. Set up the profile picture, bio, then getting content, how and when to post, and then just tags, and then just following people, commenting and liking. Alright, so let's just dive in straight away. I want to keep this quite nice and short. So first of all, just to set up, where are we? Let's go here. Okay, this is one of my accounts I set up just a little, probably just about 10 days or 2 weeks ago, I think. Not so long. And I call it Food to Savor. And this is the first thing that you want to think about, is you need to know why you are setting up your account. With any marketing, or probably anything you do in life, really, if you want to kind of, kill it with it, you need to have a kind of a long-term strategy and purpose, and that's I have got one with this account. It may change as a result, might cause me to be flexible. That's fine. Basically, what I'm doing here is I want to build up a following of people who just enjoy food, looking at food pictures, and then I'm just going to kind of move it over to maybe recipes. And I know for a fact there are CPA offers, there are clickbank offers and stuff that probably I would try and direct the traffic to, maybe through contests or whatever. I'll show you a little bit more about kind of building up your following and stuff like that in a bit, and in the second video as well. We'll go into that in kind of a bit more hardcore, but also in the Instaleads training as well that you've just purchased. You can find some great tips on how to get people to actually jump off Instagram and become your lead and your customer. But you need to have a long-term strategy with this. Yeah, so Food to Savor, as I said, I'm going to just be getting people just basically food lovers. Yeah, and then just you can just start targeting people through that. All right. You may see that, right? Okay, I only got 11 followers, and yeah, so hardly example of a booming Instagram account, but I am just starting with this, and I'm just going to actually want to show over the next kind of couple of weeks how quickly you can build an account from just humble beginnings. But what I want to show you first of all, actually, so I've only got 11 followers, and this is something that will just show you how powerful Instagram is. I have 11 followers, but if you look, for example, look, I posted this, and this has 60 likes and 5 comments. This one has 43 likes, 1 comment. This one has 24 likes, 1 comment. So even though I've only got 11 followers, because if you use the tagging, which I'll go into in a little bit, if you use the tagging correctly, you can still get a lot of eyeballs on here, and that's because Instagram has still got the whole organic reach function that Facebook used to have, but doesn't have so much now. So that's one of the advantages of Instagram. So get yourself. So let's dive in with the profile. So basically, first of all, you want to get yourself a nice profile picture. This might look, like I've had this done professionally. I haven't. You can use, if you've got Photoshop and you're paying for that, you can use Photoshop. I didn't. I used a thing called Pixlr, which is Pixlr, and it's a free thing, free package online. You don't have to download anything. So you can use that, and that will allow you to just put any pictures on there. Okay, let's just go back here, and so that's the picture here. The bio. Okay, if you go on, if you're on your desktop or your laptop, you can go on Instagram. You can edit your profile. Now, you'll have some trainings will tell you put in a call to action, strong call to action straight away. My thinking and what I've heard from people who are very much in the know about building a business on Instagram, they say that at the beginning, when you're building it up, in the bio, don't even have a website or anything. Yeah, you're not going to get many people clicking on there because people just want to look at pictures and have fun. And while you're kind of building up your whole kind of presence and branding on Instagram, just keep it at that. So I've just got for here in Japan, they love food and they love taking pictures of food even more. Just want to spread the food bug. Boom, nice and friendly, nothing too businessy, and that's it. Not going to scare people off, and that's what I want to do. All right, so why is it like that? I don't know. Okay. So just jump back, and so that's setting up the profile picture and bio. So the profile picture is very important at the beginning. Bio, not so important. Just keep it friendly and just let people know who you are and what it's about. And I would say don't make it too spammy. Don't even make it too kind of businessy at the beginning. Of course, don't start a kind of some generic account and then build up at 20,000 followers and then expect those followers to then suddenly start jumping on with a health and fitness thing. That's not how it works. But what I mean here is that I'm going to go in for kind of the recipe or healthy eating thing. So at the beginning, I'm just going to draw in people who generally have a kind of interest in food and eating, and then kind of weave it from there. All right. So let's just have a look at getting content. So going back to here, let's go back to my where are I? This is home. Okay, this is this one here. And so you see I have all these pictures. Now some of these are ones that I've taken. Now if you are a real kind of cameraman or woman and into your photography, then you can just rely on that. You can just get an app and just upload your own pictures to Instagram. There's plenty of apps that can do that. That's why so some of these pictures I've taken myself because I'm here in Japan, so I think it's got a bit of interest. Yeah, but some of these I haven't. This one I didn't. This one didn't. This one I didn't. This one I didn't. This one I didn't. This one I didn't either. This one, so most of them I haven't taken myself. This one I grabbed as well, and I've just used an app called Fonto, and you can just use that on your smartphone and just put some images on there, and that got a few people liking it as well. And this one's of my son. So if you're not a kind of whiz camera person, then where do you get content from? Again, in Instaleads training, they tell you of an app that you can use that can help just drive pictures and contents from other people's profiles, completely legitimately. That's one method you want to do. Then you can use that, but you don't want to just use that one method. So what I use is, let's go here, and I use a thing called Pixabay. Let's go back, can I find it? This is called Pixabay, Pixabay.com, and you just sign up completely free, and you can just search here. So what I do is just, so you can just go for like Japanese food or something, and you see you have Shutterstock here. That's stuff which you have to pay for, but then if you come here, you can see it's all free, and you can just click on them and just download them. All right. One problem you may be thinking, so from your desktop or laptop, you can't directly add pictures and make comments and stuff to Instagram. You can get apps which will allow you to do that if you wish to do that. But what I do is I tend to just spend maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes in a week just putting some images together I want to put up, and then when I'm out on the train or just out walking or I'm waiting in a restaurant or waiting for my friend at Starbucks, I then upload the pictures. Okay, so what I do usually is I go over to Pixabay, and yeah, you can just download these onto your desktop. You can also go over to just, maybe you know about this, but you can go to Google and you can go to a thing called Advanced Search. I mean, if you're not worried about kind of breaking the law, you can just, or the rules, you can just go to images and just pick out images. But if you are worried about using stuff that's not licensed, what you can do is just come over here, put in Japanese food. So this is Google Advanced Search, put in Japanese food, come down here, and where is it? You come down to usage rights, okay? And you can just put go down to free to use, share, or modify even commercially. So these are all the pictures which you can use without getting in trouble. So let's go over here and see what they've got. And you can see there's some nice pictures here, yeah? I mean, some of them are going to be very amateurish because there's stuff that you can't use, and some of them just won't be relevant at all, but you can see here, look, there's pretty good stuff, so you can just go in and go and grab these as well. And these are all ones, like I said, that you don't need to worry about the license with because it's labelled for reuse with modification, so that's fine. You can even write on them and everything. So some of the searches you're going to find that not so good, but this looks pretty good. So yeah, you can just click on here and just go to view image. That's common pixel anyway. Okay, fine. Okay, there you go. And you may already know kind of a method of getting images from here over to your phone. Anyway, you can do it through Google Plus and stuff. But what I tend to do is I will just go into my email address and I'll just upload this and attach them to the email, send them to myself, another email address or to my own email address, and then just open them up on my smartphone and just save them. And you can just go on there. And Bob's your uncle, you can just upload them and to just put them on your Instagram as and when you need to. All right, and usually I just upload about 5, maybe send them over, and that's 1 week's worth of photos right there. All right, so if we just go over this, that's getting content. There are other ways of doing that. How and when to post. So, like I said, I usually get 5, maybe 6 pictures, because that's the beauty about Instagram. Like if you went on Twitter, and back in the day when I was doing some Twitter marketing, you have to kind of put it out kind of 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes you have people tweeting like 10 times a day and stuff, and it's just really hardcore, labor intensive. Good thing about Instagram is once a day is enough. More than once a day, you're going to be just pissing people off, and they're going to be ignoring you. So yeah, you can just post once a day. I can't show you. I haven't got it set up on my laptop to actually show you how you can post, but it's very, very simple. You just go over and just click on the camera button, and then it will let you either take a photo, or you can go over and you can go over to your saved photos and attach one of them. And it has the filters. It's been shown and proven. I always use Mayfair. But you can mess around and have a look at the other ones, but I always Mayfair. Apparently that's the most popular and easiest on the eyes of the picture filters. Yeah. So that's that. How and when to post. Then when to post. I mean, if you've got people from all over the world, it's not really going to make much difference, is it? But there are going to be times a day, of course. If you have got a specific demographic of people, then you may want to be targeting, I don't know, Saturday evening or something like that. And when you post, then usually a picture has a sort of 24-hour lifespan, yeah, about 24 hours, yeah. So once you've got to update within the first 24 hours, that's when you'll expect to get all the action, comments, likes, and stuff like that. You may get people jumping on a few weeks later even, but usually it's 24 hours. So that's what you want to be thinking about. But that all depends on your kind of demographic, yeah. So let's have a look. Okay, tags, yeah. So this was the power of this, wasn't it? Like I showed you, only 11 followers, but already I'm getting all these kind of likes and even some comments as well. And you do that by, let's just click on here, and you can just look on here, and you see I have all these tags. This may even be too many tags really, but that's something you can just mess around with. And there's different ways you can find out tags, but basically these tags will just decide who can see these. So if someone just taps in on the search, for example, food, then if I've just posted this, then this will come up near the top. All right, so let me just close that down. And there's different ways you can find tags. I mean, you can come up here, and let's just see if this is going to work. That's not okay. Sorry, my computer doesn't have. Oh blimey! My computer doesn't have a hashtag because it's a strange Japanese version. Wow, that's coming there. Why is that on there? Okay. Okay. Anyway, I've got the tag there. So what you can do is you can just come over to Instagram. You can just put a tag in there. That's not working. Why is that not working? Okay, here we go. And if you put like food, for example, it shows you all the food ones here, and you can see like 192 million posts. So food is too much, yeah. I think if you come down, then the real optimum, if you come right down here, something around 1 million, under 1 million, 500,000. Anything that's over kind of 50,000 is good. Coming down to these ones like food inspiration, food for the soul, that kind of thing. If you want to search for people, then you can just take this tag out of it, and you can just as you see, there's all food for couple. You can this is how you find tags, really. What I also use, especially I've been getting all these good results with getting likes and eyeballs on these, is I use a thing called tags for likes, tagsforlikes.com, and you can just come over here, and it's yep, and basically this has all the tags that you need. So it has the most popular. So if you just want to get loads of people looking at your account and clicking like and stuff and following you, then you can just copy and paste these. When you um, post, you can just put these on the post. Like I said, maybe don't use all these. Then it has second and third popular. Now here, the really good thing is they have all these different categories. So if you are doing like I don't know, a dog, you're thinking of doing a dog training thing, so you can just come here. Animal tags, yeah, you've got dogs, you've got cats, you've got horses, okay. So you can just literally just copy and paste these, and they get results, yeah, really do. Family tags, or you're going to do a photography one, or electronics as well you have here, and that follows the travel, active looks at travel, all these. So this is a really good, yes, tagsforlike.com. You can just copy and paste those over, yeah. So that's how you can just go about finding the tags, yeah. Don't use too many, and just again, it's all about testing, find out which ones work for you and which don't. All right, so that's just talking about tags and following people, commenting and liking. What you should do is, again, you can just basically go here. So I would just go in here, and I can follow from here. Okay, that's cool. So you can follow those people, and you can just go down here. Look, thing is here is that they've already got a hell of a lot of comments. So what you want to do, if you want to just get your kind of name out there, you want to be looking for posts that haven't got so many likes and comments yet. Or so if you caught these people's food porno right early on, and you can get them right at the top, then that's a good idea. Or just avoid these and have a look at just people who are slightly less popular. Let's see, food for couple. Let's have a look. Yeah, see this will be better. Yeah, you can just go in here, and you can just have a look in here and just press this. And this is 2 days ago, but then you can just add a comment as well. And you can actually add a comment as well. It looks delicious, yeah. You should keep comments personal, yeah. I mean, what you can do is there you go, bam, okay. Okay, and what you can do, yeah. So you could actually just make a stock of comments which are kind of good, and you could just copy and paste them in, which is good. And like I said earlier, this is just a good thing that you can be doing just on when you're waiting for the train or for the bus. So you just got some time to kill, and usually you just kind of look through Google or something, or just waste time Facebook on Facebook. You can just be doing this for just 10 minutes, and you can probably get this done. You look to get kind of 10 or 20 comments and likes out there within the niche that you're in per day, and then you'll be good to go, yeah. With following as well, one thing you can do is you can just go through and follow about 500 people at one time, and then you can unfollow them. And the reason you would do this is because after they followed you back, then it just looks much better if you have like kind of 400 followers and you're only following maybe 100 people. Yeah, I think it just looks better. Like this looks good, yeah. So they have more followers than the people they are following. It just looks a bit more kind of genuine. If you've got like about 1 million people you're following, but you've only got 600 here, it looks like you're desperately trying to just make contacts like that. It doesn't look cool. And Instagram is a lot about looking cool. Yeah, so you can do that. You can follow 500 people, and then as they follow you, when you get a load of people following you back, you can just unfollow those people and just keep that balance. All right. Be careful though that if you unfollow someone, you don't go and just follow them again, because that's going to really piss them off. You keep following them and then unfollowing them, because it does pop up in your notifications. It would say Food to Savers followed you, and then 3 weeks later, Food to Savers followed you again. They're just going to think, what's going on here? Yeah. So that's it about following and commenting. And in the second video, I will be showing you just a system that is not free, but only less than $10. You can automate all this system here and start looking good. One thing about following a load of people, make sure that you've already got like at least a few Got a few posts up there, maybe 10 posts already. So after like 5 or 6 weeks. Sorry, sorry. What am I talking about? About between 1 and 2 weeks, you've got like maybe 5 or 10 posts up there. Then it just looks much more natural if you can just start following people. Then if you just go on, you haven't even posted anything up, and you just follow a load of people, then it's gonna just raise the red flag for Instagram, and they may close you down, which is just a pain in the neck, really. If you do that, it's not the end of the world, of course, but it's just annoying that all your kind of hard work goes back to zero. Alright, so that's it. Again, this video, as often happens, has gone a little bit longer, but I think I've offered up enough value there to get you started. So the setup, the profile picture, bio, where you can get content, how and when to post, tags, how you can use tags. So tagsforlike.com is very useful. And then you can just start following people, commenting, liking. Get yourself a nice stock of comments that you can just kind of copy and paste and put them over, and just make sure they're relevant. And the big thing, start as you mean to go on. Have a focus, have a goal. Think about what is going to be the back end. What is going to be the thing that you can monetize this with. I've done this so many times. I get used to it with Facebook fan pages. I build up like about 20,000 likes on a fan page, and then think, how am I going to monetize this? And it's just a kind of becomes a waste of time or money if you've used paid traffic. Alright, so second video, I'm just going to show you just a little paid method that you can use to just automate this whole thing, and we'll be good to go. So thank you so much again for jumping with Instalead. Enjoy, get banging out with Instagram, and let's just start making this happen. Alright, thank you, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.